Hey, I'm Sarah. I've been a wedding photographer and videographer for 10 years, so let's chat recycling your florals from ceremony to the reception space because this is so popular. There's pros and cons to both. So the pro is obviously going to be sustainability. You're not wasting florals from one space to the next, and the most popular, budget, obviously. So let's get into the logistics of what this looks like. So you're going to have all these flowers for the ceremony, right? And then someone is going to repurpose them and bring them to the reception. So logistically, this is something that obviously needs to be planned out, talked about with your florist, talked about with your wedding planner, and you also might expect a little fee for this as well, because moving these flowers is a lot of manual labor. And the planning staff or the florist is either going to have extra hands on deck during that time or extend staff hours to come earlier or later during cocktail hour to do that. The other consideration is if you're having some kind of like massive install, sometimes those cannot be taken down and moved in such a short period of time. So again, that's a conversation to have with your florist, like, hey, what are the logistics of our design and what we're wanting, and logistically moving it from point A to point B. The final thing to think about is from the photo and video side, if you are recycling your florals from the ceremony to reception, what is happening is during that cocktail hour time when we are photographing and filming all of your like family photos and portraits and stuff with the bridal party, that's when the flowers are being moved, which means your reception space is not going to be set up and ready until like right before the guests are entering. So if having like room shots and all those detail shots are really important to you, this is a great conversation to have with your photo team and your planner. And maybe we'll say, well, let's just extend cocktail hour 10 minutes, and then we're going to earmark that time for the photo and video team to get in and get those details before guests enter the space and are like setting their jackets down, messing up the tables, setting down drinks, putting their purses on the chairs and things like that.